Yo, yo, yo. What's up? This your boy JBZ. I'm back. Like I never left. How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning right here? Man, I just had that look. I just got up. Wow. Yes, I did. And I got that beautiful Ferdy coffee, y'all. Ferdy coffee right here. I'm going to leave a description on where you can buy this coffee right here. This is some of the most tasting and delicious coffee I ever tasted. Look, I ain't saying Maxwell House bad. I ain't saying Folgers bad, but this right here is some good coffee. Ferdy Coffee. I'm gonna leave the link in my down in the bottom in the bio so you can check it out. We back at it again, y'all, with this fucking bullshit. This is some bullshit now, cause we already thinking that hey, we know these two candidates are running, right? Now they're gonna pull everything out the bag that they supposed to pull out in bag, right? Abortion, gun control, women's rights, LGBT, human rights. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about animal rights. Well, they might bring it up later on. You know, somebody go talk about going hunting and I like a gun and all that stuff like they've been doing. Uh, and let's be ready for the pictures that probably come out of maybe one of the candidates meeting with the NRA or probably at a gun range or something like that. And, you know, holding the infamous baby, holding the baby. I remember you got to hold a child in your picture. But yeah, let's talk about gun control. We are living in a dangerous time. This time right here that we're living in right now, not only that, our children gonna have it a little bit not good when they start coming up. Social Security used to be at all time. I mean, getting your Social Security used to be at an all-time high back in the day for our parents. Retirement used to be a thing. 401k pension used to be a thing. But they, you know, some of these they'll use against you, and some of them they'll take away. And you'll be like, "Hey, I worked here for 30 years. Where's my pension?" But these two candidates right now, they're running off pure, let's say, hype right now. This is all hype. But when we get into this gun control thing, like they do every election year, we don't need 30 round magazines. We don't need AR 15s. We don't need assault weapons. So who need them? Who need the weapons if we don't need them? I got a better idea. Just get rid of all the motherfucking guns. Yeah, and then what you gonna talk about? Oh, knife control. Oh, we need better knife control. Oh, we need better baseball bat control. Man, get the out of here with that shit, man. Every single election year, we hear the same rhetoric, you guys. The same shit. Oh, I'm gonna save some money on your grocery bill. Oh, wages too. Oh, you're not getting good wages. It's inflation, but you're not getting a raise. This is the same shit. These people can't do nothing about that. They can only take care of what they can take care of and sign in the legislation. And some of that stuff don't even kick in until after they out of office. Yeah, after they out of office, y'all. Because the other person, he gonna come back in and slash some motherfucking cuts. He gonna come in there and basically tear up the whole notebook. So gun control, and then too, when you talk about gun control, they talk about background check, right? Okay, how extensive do you want to go on a background check? What do you know? You want to know my blood type? You 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 wanna monitor me? They're gonna give you a monitor. Oh. Here's a monitor in the next 30 days to make sure you don't do anything. Well, like, what are you gonna do with the background check? Oh, you say mental illness. Everybody mentally ill out here. Everybody got something going on. Everybody got their kickers they do. You probably drink wine. You probably smoke Marlboro Lights. This person probably drink beer. This other person probably drink alcohol. This person over here probably doing lines. Another person smoking some woo woo woo. Somebody popping pills. Man, somebody doing something. Motherfucker probably in the gym doing way too many motherfucking exercises and shit. Everybody got mental problems. But the thing you probably want to scope for is, oh, maybe a psychiatric evaluation, right? Oh, before the person buy a gun, let him go talk to a shrink, and we need the paper or something like that. Oh my gosh, man, come on, y'all, please. Gun control. Listen, by all means, I'm with making sure your weapons are stored safely. I'm with keeping your weapons out of children's hands. A lot of these accidents do be happening. But let's face it, it's not the people who manufacturing the guns who the problem is. They are not the problem. It's not the people who are buying the guns who are the problem. We have an amendment, you guys. An amendment, we have the right to bear arms. Look at the countries when we took away their guns. Go back in history and look at all the countries when their government came in and took their guns and chopped them down to a bare minimum and didn't have them. What happened to the people? And then what happened to the leader who made that call? No more. Why should you need a 30 round magazine? Okay, I can tell you why. If I'm laying in the house with my family, ain't no one person gonna be coming in my house trying to rob my house. It may be two. And with them two people, these criminals right now coming up in your crib, they carrying a weapon with them. They probably got a Glock with 12 in there and one in the head. So imagine them two got two Glocks with 12. Shit, that's 24. What I look like grabbing my Glock when I can get my AR and I can get my little baby Drake and flip that joint on the right hand on the other side and just baby y'all stay right here in the room, don't move. I'm one man against two with 24 rounds. But I got 30 rounds in it and I can flip the joint down on the left hand side and I'm ready to roll. 30 rounds. You want to say you want to blame on 30 rounds? Well, why some of our local law enforcement have drones, bomb drones that can kill their own citizens? Why they got robots they can bring in when hostage situations happen and they can blow the people up? They out here blowing motherfuckers up. They out here dropping drones on people in wars, and you talk about 30 rounds. You talk about better gun control. Man, think about that. Two, man. You want better gun control? The best gun control that I ever seen. What country don't? I think some countries don't allow citizens to have firearms, and their police force don't have them on them. I saw that, and I read that in some other countries. So less. They probably got less shooting crime, but they probably got. Oh, let's just take what? What is that? UK? Is that in the UK? I hope I'm saying it right. In the UK, right? These boys out there, they got machetes and they stabbing you because they ain't allowed to carry a firearm. They ain't allowed to have them, but they somehow they getting them, but they don't have them. So what you do? You shanking the bam. You stabbing them up. So, but do they got less crime? Crime still exists, but they don't have gun crime. Gun crime ain't at an all-time high. You gotta be a diabolical motherfucker to grab a fucking weapon and just jug it inside. You gotta be diabolical. That shit is whew. But that's what they going through out there, right? So The only gun control I can think about, you guys, is get don't manufacture no more guns. Don't manufacture not a single bullet, not a single gun, not a single trigger, housing, nothing. Barrel, don't do nothing. Yeah, that's the only gun control and then with that, everybody don't need them then. If you want a safer America, if you want gun control and legislation to be passed, ban all guns, no manufacturer guns. But that ain't gonna happen in America though. It ain't gonna happen here. We live by rule. We live by something here. Oh, better yeah, I got another idea. Why don't they split up the land, right? For all the people who don't want guns, y'all go live over here. And for all the people who want to bear arms and keep them in their house, y'all live over here. And all the people who don't have bear arms over there, you get what you fucking deserve. How about that? Somebody cross that line and come over there and rob y'all and beat you up and rob your stores, you get what you deserve. I think businesses too, man. People like McDonald's, man, I think they should be having like a fire safety box in that joint. Shit, they got to break a box in that joint. They got a box in there to kill a gas. They got a shut off joint to kill a gas if they smell gas. Let them have like this box, right? That may got a thumbprint on, and it's like, what's that box? That's the gun box, boss. That's the gun box. Yeah, anybody come across that counter, my thumb is the joint that's gonna press that, and I'm going to the gun box. Cause these people own businesses. Y'all gonna be like, oh, but they got money, they can pay their way out. But shit, who gonna say the employees there when they get shot? If they get shot, I'm not saying I don't want nobody to get hurt, but who gonna save them? What? Your local law enforcement? Remember, they gotta get there. A phone call gotta be made or a button gotta be pushed, and they gotta get there. So who who gonna save you when somebody run up in your house or attack you in your car? Remember, you have to call local law enforcement and they have to come to you. But the crime is already happening right now. You better protect yourself at all costs. Use your brain, use your wits. Come home. But that's the only way, you guys, that I can see if you want gun control and you want these shootings to stop happening. And my heart goes out to anybody who lost a family member's life due to gun violence. My heart goes out to you. I understand. This school shooting thing right here, some people say it should never have happened. Look what you put on TV. Look what you show the kids. In Georgia alone, after the shooting happened, they say they arrested over 30 kids. That's just in Georgia alone. That's not counting other states that was getting these phone calls, that was getting these type of social media responses coming from these people. They said over 30 kids. You put it on TV so they could see it. You already know what you're doing. You got to remember what the eyes and ears see, the mind believes. And these kids gonna say, yeah, it was a joke. Some of them, man, their brain ain't even developed yet. So of course you're gonna get that. You wanna blame, you wanna point the finger at somebody? Point the finger at the people who letting the people make the firearms. But that's like too good, right? You don't wanna point the finger at them. What you running from, Oscar? What's up, man? God, every time I'm on the mic, go ahead. I ain't opening it up for you. You open yourself. Unlock. Yeah. Yeah, point the finger at them, y'all. Shit. Yeah, point the finger at them. Everybody talking about, oh, keep the guns out of hand of criminals. Who criminals? Who? Who criminals? That mean everyone. That mean everyone. So if you want to keep the guns out of hands of criminals, that mean everybody a criminal. Everyone who has a firearm is a criminal. Because there used to be a point in time where you can go to these gun shows, right? I got my dad old 30-30 rifle. I like to, sell it to, you go to these gun shows and you could sell it to the people who have these licenses to buy and sell guns and trade. And you used to can do that. There was a point in time where like what, the state of Mississippi, Georgia, all that, you just can ride with a long gun in your car. You just can ride with your gun in your car. You can have your gun on the back window of your Ford F-150 or your Chevy joint. Yeah. One or two rifles hanging on the back of the window. No shit. You can have your goddamn 6 shooter right there between the seat while you're in the truck. That's when the seat belts ain't never come across your shoulder. Seat belt used to just come across your waist. Yeah, you just can ride with your shit. No license, no nothing. You need nothing. All you needed was an ID to walk into your local Wally Mart or whatever them stores back in the day. I think Kmart used to sell firearms back in the day. Uh, a lot of these gunsmith stores back in the day used to sell guns. There used to be gunsmith stores everywhere that you can go buy a gun from. They didn't even want pawn shops to start selling guns, but shit, people start coming in like, hey, I don't need this. I'd rather sell it to you and get a couple of $100. But yeah, they used to ride with them, long guns. And these were considered rifles, like what ARs are right now. These were rifles. 30-06, 30-30. Uh, I'm sorry, gun manufacturers. If I miss it, I'm sorry. Yeah, Remington, all of them making money back in the day. You guys, I just gotta say, like, stop being a bunch of wusses. Own a firearm, keep it, store it. Don't think about doing anything diabolical, but by all means, protect yourself, please. The ones who don't want to protect themselves and they don't want to inflict harm and they just want to live a good life, you can do that here in this country. You can do it anywhere. I understand. And I'm not taking nothing away from it. But please, when we talk about gun control, when we sit here and say gun control, keep the guns out of hands of criminals, universal background checks, uh, 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 psychic evaluations on getting the gun, just remember, we got a Second Amendment. And anyone who abide by that rule, abide by it, has the right to bear arms, has the right to own a firearm. This your boy Jay Beezy. Peace.